I am Pradeep Kumar, PGT Physics Kendriya Vidyalaya number 2, Agra Kent. In this video, we will discuss about the electric charge and the electric field. What is the electric charge? Electric charge is an entity which repels a similar kind of entity, or we can also define electric charge is excess or deficiency of electrons on a body. So here the electric charge is an entity which repel the similar kind of entity, or we can also define as the excess or deficiency of electrons on a body is called electric charge. Law of conservation of charge. Charge can neither be created nor be destroyed. The charge of the whole of the universe remains constant. This is known as law of conservation of charge. Suppose we have a rod. This is the rod made up of glass, and we have this piece of silk. When we rub these two together, it acquires the positive charge, and this is the silk, it acquires the negative charge. These two charges are equal and opposite. It acquires the positive Q charge and it acquires the negative Q charge. But the amount of the charge, magnitude of the charge is same on both. But nature of these two charges are opposite. When we join together, it becomes neutral. We have another example, that is the pair production and annihilation. What is annihilation? In annihilation, one positron combines with electron in the nucleus and form a gamma ray. As we know, gamma ray is neutral and it has no charge. Here it seems that positron, which has the positive charge, and the electron, which has the negative charge, have been destroyed here. But again, we see another phenomena inside the nucleus of an atom, where this gamma ray produces positron and electron. Here it seems that the two charges have been destroyed, but here it seems that positron and electron has been created, but neither they were destroyed nor they created, because here the positron and electron combines to form a neutral, but this neutral gamma ray again produces the positron and electron. Therefore, this left hand side equation in this annihilation phenomena produces the same. It was neither created or nor destroyed. It shows the law of conservation of charge as produced by proved by annihilation and pair protection. This phenomena takes place inside the nucleus. This is the pair protection phenomena, and here we have this annihilation phenomena. We will study Coulomb's law in vector form. Suppose we have the two charges Q1 and Q2. And their position can be represented in this XY frame as its position is R1 and its position is R2. This is the position vector R1 and R2. And suppose this charge is placed at point A and this charge is placed at point B. The force acting on charge Q2, this is the force acting on charge Q2 and applied by charge Q1. So the direction of this force is towards the charge 2 from the charge 1. If we try to find out the value of this distance, and that can be obtained by using the triangle law of vector addition, that is OA plus AB equal to OB. This is the triangle. These are the vectors taken in the same order, and this vector OB is taken in the opposite order. Therefore, OA plus AB will be equal to vector OB. We have to find out the value of this AB. AB will be equal to OB minus OA. We can put the value of this OB in the form of position vector. It will be equal to R2 minus R1, and this is equal to R21. The force acting on charge Q1 by the charge Q2 will be in this direction, and it will be equal to F12. And we have taken the distance from 1 to A, yani towards the charge Q1 from the charge Q2, and it will be equal to R12. And it can be written as, and now we are taking this vector and this vector in the same order, so therefore it can be written as OB plus BA equal to OA, or we can write BA equal to OB minus OA minus OB, and this is equal to R1 minus R2, and this is equal to R12. Here we write the force acting on charge Q1 by the charge Q2 is given by F12 equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 upon distance r12 to the power 2, and it has the direction from this 1 to 2. Or we can write, as we know the value of this unit vector, because r12 equal to position vector r12 divided by its magnitude. So we can put the value of this f12 equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 divided by r12 square into the value of this r12 divided by r12, or we can write f12 equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 divided by r12 magnitude of it q into r12. You can write like this. Similarly, f21 will be equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 divided by its magnitude like this, and r21. These two directions r21 and r12 are opposite but have the same magnitude. Therefore, we can write f21 equal to minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 divided by r12 or into position vector r12. So this f21 will be equal to minus f12. It follows the Newton's third law. It follows the Newton's third law. In this video, we will study about the force due to multiple charges. Suppose we have several charges in the space. Suppose we have this charge q1, here we have the charge q3, and here we have the charge q3, q1, q2, here we have the charge q2. And this is the point where a charge qi is placed. We have to find the net force, total force acting on this charge qi due to these three charges. So it will have the direction of this force, as the nature of these two forces charges are same. So the force will act on this, and this is I1, and this is the force Fi2, and this is the force Fi2, and the distance between these two forces, these two charges, is Ri1, and this is Ri3, and this is Ri2. We have to find out the total. So according to this, the total force acting on charge qi will be equal to the vector sum of the individual forces. F equal to Fi1, Fi2, Fi3, the vector sum. And if we have the n charges, then like this. Fi1, this is the individual force acting between these two charges. This is another individual force acting between these two charges, and this is another acting between this charge q3 and qi. So when we add vectorially And if we take the vector sum of these individual force, then it gives the total force acting on a nth charge or the ith charge. Here we have taken the ith charge. This is also known as the principle of superposition. So we can write principle of superposition states that the total force acting on a charge due to other charges in space is given by F equal to this much. Or we can write vector sum of the individual forces. We can put the values of these forces 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Qi divided by R I1 whole cube into R I1 plus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 divided by R I2 whole cube. Like this, we can write other force, or we can write F equal to summation sign n equal to 1 to n 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Qi Qn divided by R I n whole cube into R I n, like this. So this is the total force acting on ith charge. We can write like this. The principle of superposition also states that if we place another charge here, then the force acting between these two charges will not be affected by the presence of other charges in space. In this video, we will study about the electric field. The electric field is the region around a charge in which another charge experiences force of attraction or repulsion. Suppose we have a charge Q here, then another charge, if we try to bring in a region, then it will attract. It will experience a force of attraction or the repulsion. Suppose we have the test charge Q naught here, then these two charges have the same nature, positive, positive. Therefore, this test charge will be repelled in this direction. So it shows that there is a effect of this charge here at this point where the test charge is placed. So this region is known as the electric field. Here we try to bring any charge, it will apply a force of attraction or repulsion, and the electric field is the region around a charge in which a test charge experience a force of attraction or repulsion. The intensity of electric field is electric field at a point is defined as the force acting per unit charge placed at that point. Placed at that point, mathematically E equal to limit Q naught tends to 0 F upon Q naught. Mathematically, electric field is defined as, we can write this definition also, we will get 4 marks.